We're gearing up for the highly anticipated matchup between the New England Patriots and Kansas City Chiefs. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Evan Lazar. We're finally on Wednesday, the big first preparation day for the Patriots on the practice field, heading into their matchup against Patrick Mahomes. Let's talk about that offense because obviously they put on a show against the Ravens on Monday Night Football. Just how special is this offense and how difficult will it be for this Patriots defense?
Well, it gives me a very 2007 Patriots feel with this team, maybe a 03-04 Pats, where it just feels inevitable that they're going to get to their game. Now, obviously, stylistically, they're very different from those two Patriot teams, but in terms of the fact that they're on a 12-game winning streak right now, and it doesn't really feel like it's ending anytime soon in terms of their dominance of the league, we haven't really seen this outside of New England all that much. Maybe Green Bay in 2010-11 with Aaron Rodgers, but for the most part, this domination has really just been the Patriots over the last couple of decades and nobody else. So I'm not saying that the Chiefs are about to roll off 6 Super Bowls. I'm not sure if that's necessarily going to happen, but they do what they do, and they do it extremely well. And with Patrick Mahomes, he has blossomed, I think, taking it even a step further because now mentally he's dominating the game. So the Baltimore Ravens threw a lot of different blitz packages at him on Monday night, and he went 15 for 19 with 3 touchdowns against their blitz. So it's really, you can't blitz them. You can't play man coverage against the guys in the back end. You can't play zone because they're too fast and they're just going to run right through all the zones. So what do you do against this offense is pretty much hold up in man coverage as best as you can and pray. That's pretty much all I can come up with at this point.
And like you just did, it's so easy to gush about Patrick Mahomes and this Kansas City offense, but they're pretty solid defensively as well. What are you looking at from that side of the ball and how the Patriots can kind of exploit some of their weaknesses?
Well, I think that's what we've seen out of this defense is that, a lot of Patriots fans can probably relate to the 2011 Patriots or the 2010 Patriots where they have these great offenses where the defense wasn't holding up its end of the bargain. I think similarly with Kansas City over the last couple of years, the defense really didn't hold up its end of the bargain. And then last year it finally all came together. Now they play complementary football. And Steve Spagnuolo, their defensive coordinator, is a known Patriots kryptonite type of guy. He's obviously the defensive coordinator of the 07 Giants, which we don't need to talk about right now, but he's a very man pressure heavy guy, man coverage on the back end with pressure in the front 7. Chris Jones is obviously the big kind of guy in the middle of the defense that everybody's going to circle, and you're going to have some sort of game plan against him. He is impossible to block. Frank Clark on the edge is pretty solid too. Tyrann Mathieu, we know what he can do in the secondary. So this defense is much improved, and I think that's why they went from AFC East contenders in general, I should say, to now Super Bowl champions. It's not necessarily because of Patrick Mahomes. I think it was also a lot to do with that defense taking the next step as well.
Well, we'll continue to preview this matchup between the Patriots and Chiefs all week long. You can find that coverage on our website, CLNS.com, and on our YouTube channel,